let's talk about Pistons free agency a little bit. And I'll talk about some names eventually when I get to the computer. Shout out to JB Biggerstaff. If you haven't seen my videos, I love to hire. I love James Borrego too. I know I might be in the minority on that one. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't ate red meat in over a year. Driving by fast, Five Guys in Southfield, bruh. I'm feeding for a steak, a New York strip, and a Five Guys burger, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Nope. But that's it. But nonetheless, oh yeah, Detroit Wing Company, they slap too. I gotta get on that. They fool be slapping. When I go to casinos, cause I usually go after the Lions game. I usually go to the casino after the game. We all going home. I slide to the casino, and I enjoy it. I go to the lounge, watch the games for a little bit. Then they have ballroom lessons late Sunday, like Sunday evening, about 8, 9. They usually do it. Man, we have a good time, bro. It's a nice vibe. You know, if you got a lady or you got a lady that you dealing with or you trying to get with, that's a great place to take her, bro. It's a great grown people in there, especially, you know, you ain't worried about. It's a great vibe. Everybody got a great balance. Most of the people in there be married. You got some single women that be in there too, though, for sure. Real clean shit. You know, you see me at the casino, if it's late night, I'm bored and I'm probably just trying to win a couple dollars on the roulette table. But you see me at the casino, it's probably like in the Saturday evening, like early Saturday, in the morning, even like afternoonish, or you see me Sunday night. That's about it, unless I'm going to a game. But yeah, you know, I think everybody worried about, you know, turning it around so fast. We got to turn it around right. And believe it or not, I believe some of the tools are there for the Pistons to turn this thing around already. I just think I think some things just need to happen, development. And then, have y'all noticed, like, when you look at the players that's coming out the draft, how many players can't shoot the basketball no more? Think about that for a minute. Think about the players who can't shoot no more. How you got 7'7" Frenchmen coming out shooting the ball consistently, and then you got a bunch of kids coming out of our amateur system, AAU, high school basketball, college, and they can't shoot the basketball. They literally can't shoot the basketball. Like, that's a big thing. It's a lot of guys who still can't shoot the basketball in the league, but if the Pistons can get, and I said this, I'm going to keep saying, if they can get 2 of these 3 guys to shoot the ball and improve jump shooting, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, what's the other guy's name? Ashore Thompson, Ron Hollins. If 2 of them can shoot the ball this season consistently, I think they will make the playoffs, bro. Along with some other things happening, I think they can make a monster jump. If 2 of those guys can knock down shots consistently, I think it'll be a wrap. I think they'll be a way better team. All right, but nonetheless, man. But you know, I just think it's about supporting the cast, and it's about developing. I think it's more about developing. It's not really about. I'm on 8 Mile, so it's really not about getting a big name free agent. That's not going to save them at this point. I think the remedy is for them to get the right people. I think for the remedy is for them to get the right people. I think that's the remedy, to get the right people. You know, I think that's the remedy, to get the right people. And if that's somebody like Steph Curry, I'm thinking it's like Green. I'm tripping. If that's somebody like Steph Curry, Seth Curry, you know, guys that can space the floor, and that's gonna help, you know, help these guys mature and be good human beings, then that's it. But you know, ultimately, it's gonna come down to these guys being put in a position, you know, their skill sets to be put in a better position, and also it's gonna boil down to them developing and working hard. You know, you hear, oh, they work hard, but we're not seeing no results. Where's the results of the hard work? You know, where's the results of the hard work? That's the $1 million question. Y'all doing all this working, but we ain't getting no better. It ain't, even individually, I think people can say, oh man, he getting better. No, individually, they still sucking ass and shooting the basketball. One guy might have a good game here or there, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, where's the development at? You know, so that's the number one thing before you do anything. Okay, where's the development at? Where positions we gonna put these guys? How we gonna put these guys in position to be successful? That's the number one thing. How we gonna put these guys in position to be successful? You know, that's the number one thing. Like, okay, gonna move the basketball, we gonna cut, but these guys gotta put the work in too. Yeah, we need some space, some floor space to shoot the ball, guys that's gonna defend, but also these guys gotta get better and shoot the basketball. The number one, if they're gonna make a jump this year in the right direction or make a monumental jump, it's gonna be the young guys developing, becoming better shooters, learning each other, you know, cohesiveness. They're gonna be able to, the camaraderie, they're gonna be able to gel together. And then the next thing that's really gonna pop off for them, for real, is what's really gonna pop for them is Bickerstaff building an identity and building an offense around them guys. That's gonna be the thing. Will they be able to build an offense around these guys where they moving the basketball, they cutting, they slashing, they getting out there running? You know, they can't just have the same status quo system that everybody else got. Isolation basketball, your turn, my turn, your turn. No, they got to have a real system in place, in my opinion. A real system needs to be put in place. You know? So if they're not going to have a real system in place, then honestly, we wasting our time. So it really, we talking about free agency and trades and all that. In reality, it's going to boil down to how well these young guys make a jump and develop. And a lot of their lack of development got to do with the organization, because you could change the faces and change the names, right? All day. We could change the faces and change the names all day. But the organization is the one variable that don't change. It's the one variable that's the constant, you know? And through all the players that didn't develop and become what they were supposed to be in Detroit, whether it was Moose, whether it was Drummond, you know, whether it was KCP, you know, whether it was Jonas Jerebko, Carlos Delfino was pretty good. But you catch my drift, whether it was whoever it was, Darko Milicic, Kyle Singler, Luke Kennard, you know, all these guys that didn't, you know, develop, you know, guys that develop elsewhere, Aflalu, Dinwiddie, Middleton. You know, the Pistons are the problem in these constant variable, man. They lack of development has been their detriment. And maybe they draft Devin Booker and he wouldn't have been as good. Maybe they draft Giannis, he wouldn't have been as good. They draft Jokic or Nurkic, they wouldn't have been as good. Think about that for a minute. You draft some of these guys, maybe they wouldn't have been as good to begin with. You know, because you didn't develop them the right way. So, development is the key. Development is the key. That's the number one thing. Development. You know, development. So, you know, and whatever they do this off season, it has to do with ushering in, it has to do with developing. Whatever that is to get these guys to develop. If it's a player, if it's a coach, if it's a player/coach, you know, a Vince Carter type end of the bench, whoever it may be, that's the main objective is development. That's what it is. Everything they doing is got to be based on development. You know? And if you got all these players throughout the team, the history of the team the last 30 years, and ain't none of them developing, you know, come on. It's the organization's fault. It's the organization's fault. It's the organization's fault. So, that's something to think about for a minute, man. I thought I was going to a straight Family Dollar. This is ghettoer than the one I passed. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.